Hello everyone! In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a professional portfolio with Canva. Now, the account that I'm going to use today is a Canva Pro account, but I assure you, even if you're using the Canva free account, you're going to be able to follow every step that I'm going to show you in this tutorial. Now, when it comes to designing something on Canva, most of the time I will go to their template sections because I would like to try to find for some inspiration on how to design my stuff. Obviously, you can go straight to creating everything from scratch, but looking at templates or even customizing their templates just make things easier for me personally. To find the templates of the specific things that you would like to design on Canva, all you have to do is just to insert a keywords for what you're searching for. So what I did was I inserted portfolio as my keyword because that's what we're going to create today, and Canva are going to give me a lot of selections of portfolio templates. For example, this one is a photography portfolio template, and as you can see, it has a lot of sections for pictures and less sections for text. And this one is a creative portfolios. You might want to use it if you're, let's say, a social media manager, or you just want to show to your employer that you are a creative person. It has a lot of colors, lots of elements. It's less stiff than the photography one. Next, we're going to take a look at the other portfolio templates. This one right here it's basically just a one-page portfolio. You can use this for an opening of your portfolio if you would like. And this one right here is a copywriting portfolio. You can see it has a lot of difference with the creative as well as the photography one. This one has a lot of spaces for writings because with copywritings, of course, you will want to show that you're good at writing stuff and you don't really need a lot of space for pictures. But again, everything comes back to you. And what I mean by that is that every single portfolio templates that are available here are totally customizable. So as long as you know what kind of portfolio you want to create and you have in your mind what sections you would like to create, whether the section should have a lot of pictures or a lot of text, it all depends on you. It depends on what kind of career are you trying to show through your portfolio. So today I'm going to try to create a portfolio for, let's say, social media strategist or social media manager. And the style that I like is this kind of style. It's actually a very simple portfolio design. It doesn't really have a lot of elements and it doesn't really have a lot of colors. And again, this is my preference. I think this is going to show what kind of person I am through the simpleness and everything. But one tip that I'm going to tell you is your portfolio are going to represent you. So make sure you choose a style that are going to show what kind of person you actually are. Alright, so we got our templates right here. I ended up choosing this one, and this one says that it's a creative portfolio. And I'm just going to change the name that appears from the template. To change any text, all you have to do is just to double click on that text, and then you're going to be able to retype that text. You can also change the font of that text. By clicking on the top side of your screen, you're going to be able to find the font selection. And if you change your font, but let's say you change your mind and you want to go back to the font that this template shows you, they're going to tell what kind of font were you using before you change it. And I think that it's a very good features so that you can always go back to the first font if you'd like after you change it. And you can also search for some font based on, let's say, categories or keywords. For example, you don't really know what the name of your font, but you know that you would want your font to look like calligraphy. You could just type in calligraphy, for example, for the keywords on the font search bar, and Canva is going to give you a selections of font that are included in that category. And you can also change the font style, and it shows there is 3 styles that you can choose, but if you click on see more, you're going to be able to find more styles that you can choose. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to edit some of the text. So these templates show the year of 2023. Obviously, you're going to want to change it to the latest year. And then this templates have an about me sections that I think are very important when you're trying to create a portfolio. Obviously, you're going to want to fill on the templates with your own data. You can insert your pictures and as well as a brief introduction on who you are, what you do, etc. And then we have this introduction sections. Now over here, it just shows me an introduction as well as some text. And it also have a circle at the bottom left of my screen. And instead of putting my name on it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some buttons that people are going to be able to interact with. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm going to copy that circle and the text, and then I'm going to create several of them, and then I'm going to show you how to make some buttons that people can interact with. Alright, so now I got all of my button, and to make it interactable, all you have to do is just click on the triple dots that are going to appear on top of your button, or just right click it, and then you're going to be able to find a link options. Now, you either can link this specific elements to an outside web, meaning that you can insert a link to it, or you can link that specific buttons to another page. And what I'm doing right here is that every single button that I just created is going to connect to a certain page. And the reason why I do that is just so that if I ever send this specific portfolio to, let's say, an employer, they'll be able to go in between pages without having to go through every single one of them. So you can see that I've created 5 buttons. One for my mission and vision, one for my interest, one for my work experiences, etc. The total of the pages I would like people to jump around is 5. Obviously, if your portfolio is longer than mine, you can add as much as you want. Just make sure that you design it in a way that will not be confusing, and it's actually going to help people rather than confuse them. So the reason why I did that again is because I want people to be able to jump to a certain part of my portfolio without having to go through all of them every single time. As you can see, I managed to create that button wonderfully, and I tried it out too, so that when I click on a certain button, it's going to bring me to a certain page depending on what's written on that button. Now, if you ever feels like your portfolio is a little bit too bland, it's too plain, and you would like to add up more elements, all you have to do is, again, on the left side of your screen, you're going to be able to find a menu, and there is a selections of things that you can do. You can either add up more design by adding other templates to the one that is existing, to the one that you're working with, or you can also add elements, add text, etc. Right here, what I doing is I open the element sections and I am searching for a sun elements, for example, and then I'm adding it into my portfolio. Like I said earlier, every single templates that Canva gives you is totally customizable, so you can add like little changes so that your template looks more original and it looks more you, if that makes sense. You can also search for pictures on the elements sections. Like for example, right here, I'm searching for galaxies and it's giving me pictures of galaxy in case you ever need a background pictures, etc. Or you can also create your own AI pictures by going to the app sections, and then you're going to be able to find this magic media apps. Right here, if you want to create your own AI pictures, all you have to do is just insert some prompt. And for example, right here, I'm going to try to find for some emerald green little flowers pattern. Let's say that I would like to use this as my portfolio background, and then I can also choose on the style of the AI pictures I would like to create, as well as the aspect ratio. After you choose all of the necessary details, you're going to want to wait until your pictures is done being created, and then you can use on the pictures that the AI created for you. All right, here I have my patterns, and let's say that I would like to use it for my background. All I have to do is I only have to adjust my pictures to my portfolio, and right here I'm going to bring the pictures all the way to the back so that it's going to become my background, and I'm adjusting the opacity of my pictures so it's going to blend well into my portfolio. And this is how it looks like. I think adding AI pictures is going to again make your portfolio a little bit more authentic, a little bit more original, so that even though you're using a template from Canva, there's something that makes it looks different. And this is another hacks or another tips that I'm going to show you. Let's say that you have finished creating your portfolio design, but at some point you want to change the color palettes of your entire portfolio. Instead of having to change the elements as well as the text colors one by one, you can just go to Google and try to find on the color palettes you would like to add. So after you found the color palettes you want, go ahead and download it, and then you're going to want to upload it to Canva later. Okay, so right here, I'm going to try to find for a template that have a lot of element with different colors, etc. Because the first one that I'm choosing doesn't really have a lot of element as well as colors. And I just want to add a new one so that you will get how this hack's going to work. Okay, so right here, I'm adding a new page with a totally different template. This one is more colorful as well as it's more busy. That's how I like to call it. So what you're going to do is you're going to upload that pictures, and then you're going to put it on your design. And what you're going to do is you're going to click right on that pictures, and you're going to be able to find the apply color option. And what it does is that it's going to apply the color from your chosen color palette that you've downloaded from Google before into your design. And this right here, I am using a color palette that are all green, so you can't really see the different. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find a more colorful palette and try to apply it to my template. Alright, so this is the second color palette, and as you can see, once I apply the color, it's going to change the entire colors of my templates. And if you don't like the way they change colors, you can always click on apply colors again and again until you found the color combination that you like. I think it's a very helpful hack, so that if you're creating a portfolio with a lot of colors and you would like to play around with the colors, you can go ahead and use that hacks. And you can also use it for a simpler looking template like this one. As you can see, it works just as fine. So yeah, I think it's a very helpful hack. And once you're done with the design, you can click on this share button on the top right of your screen, and then you can download your portfolio through there. And that is it. That is how you can create your own portfolio with Canva. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.